We're live. Here we are. Peptig, where you
Hello,
go? You
everyone.
could stay here. You could stay here tonight. Yeah, we're burned out, man. We had too much fun this weekend. Too much fun. 10-year-old's birthday party.
The wild and crazy 10.
Yep.
Says we're live, but
We should be.
there you go.
We probably didn't put a note out there today, huh?
Yes, we did.
Oh, you did? Ah, 2 eggs.
Happy Sunday night, guys.
Even Cagey's burnt out.
Yeah, a sausage.
You're gonna stay here though. You're gonna stay here. Yes, you are.
You see if they can.
You're gonna stay with us. Yeah.
Upcoming, so.
It's not on? Should be.
Where are the comments?
Right over here.
What
are they?
are they?
High cage.
Okay.
That's the last one. You got it?
Yeah. They do, so that's all that matters.
Can you guys see us?
They do. They can.
Hey, Terry.
Hi, Terry.
Hope you guys could see us. They say yes.
Okay.
Trey's there. Hey, Trey. Hello, dear friend. Hope you both are well. We are in Vernal,
I got it.
Utah. Yeah, we were in Little Rock all weekend. So our grandson turned,
Jason,
one of them turned 10.
Yeah.
And it's pretty fun.
We're wiped out.
Yeah. Spinning a little.
Buffering?
Really? We're buffering? I don't see anything. Looks like everything's good.
For now, Utah. Huh?
For now. Something like that.
Yeah, I'm not getting any messages.
We're hitting the road to go back east beginning Friday. No buffering there.
Okay.
Happy birthday. Yeah, it was for Elias. And it was pretty wild, man. My daughter has 3 boys. And the oldest is 10, and then the next one's 2, and then a new one.
5 months.
5 months. So the 2-year-old's kind of a wild man.
He's 2.
He's 2.
He's cute.
Sydney.
This is really acting up for me.
Says, hi, guys. You want to use mine?
No. You can just read them.
I can barely read them.
Well, you can read them better than I can.
Well, here.
Anyways, what's everybody up to? Getting ready to go back to work on Monday and face another week.
RV bandwagon, put a little compound on that buffer. Is it buffering?
No.
We're not showing any buffering.
No, it says it's not.
Yeah.
Hi, Cindy Dilkin. I haven't seen you in a while. Make a comment anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, no buffering.
You guys have to be all the excitement tonight because we're just sitting here letting you.
We're just low key.
Make it rock. So Mark's here. Mark Mostine.
Hey, Mark. Hey, Phil.
Presnell. Yeah. So between me trying to breathe this weekend too, that's a big problem.
Yeah.
We left grandkids after spending 3 weeks with them. Missed them tons already.
Yeah.
Still nothing new on the house, hunting front. That's another thing. My daughter, they were looking at houses. So, for fun.
For fun. That's all. That is all. Outlets installed. It's a holiday weekend. What do you mean it's a holiday weekend?
Go Chiefs.
What's a holiday?
I don't know.
Columbus Day? Do they even call it that anymore?
A few more weeks of work. Camping in Maine, and then headed back to California.
Maybe we'll see in Portside.
Yeah.
That's still up in the air, whether or not we're going.
I'm going to start working on the motorhome, though, this week, probably. And get a couple things ready to go so that if we are able to go, everything's ready. So I could probably just fire it up and drive it, but it's always nicer when it's all lubed and oil changed and filter changed and brakes adjusted and all that
fire
stuff.
It up anyway. Columbus Day. I guess that means banks will be closed and post office too on Monday then. I didn't even know they still celebrated that.
Yeah, I didn't either. I thought that was like
taboo.
Taboo. See, this is what this dog does to me. It gets me.
Anyone want a 2-year-old Canadian Thanksgiving? Oh, okay. Well, happy Thanksgiving, Jason and Amanda. Enjoyed your video repairing the Cadillac screen. Hi, Don. What was your backup plan if it all went to crap? Sell the whole car.
Well, there was no backup plan. It was it had to work. So
yeah, we were gonna put out a video on what not to do then.
That car is so nice to drive, man. We usually when we go over to my daughter's, we drive the truck, and it was really a joy, huh? Just really.
Cindy says Indigenous Peoples Day.
Yeah, huh? Not good.
It's another hot button topic. So we'll just steer away from that.
Yeah, the thing is, you got to be careful. Everything you say right now, they're really on people about it. So
fearless.
We decide we don't care anymore.
Foolish. Either way.
Well, we decide that we don't care. What?
He's talking about the screen.
Oh yeah. But it really wasn't all that bad, you know.
It just had so many screws in it. It just.
Well, we watched a couple. I watched a couple of videos where
they were instructional.
Instructional.
But even those ones.
But they were doing the wrong screws and everything else. When it came time to do it, they weren't telling you the right thing. Yeah. So
there's even one put out by the Q company.
That's the one I was watching.
That makes the screens, and he skipped over an entire part that you really needed to know. So.
But luckily, I had a lot of mechanical experience and a lot with dealing with dashboards and stuff like that. So it wasn't really too bad. Yeah, I did. I worked at car dealers. I did 15A, which was power door locks, power windows, dash stuff, AC, that kind of stuff. So that was always fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm trying to get with it here. She was going, I'm just going to sit here. I'm not going to say nothing.
I feel like I've been awake for 9 days.
Well, she was trying to sew a dress for 2 days.
But I got it.
She had to put milker zippers or something on it. My daughter's breastfeeding, so she bought this dress, and she wanted to be able to get to the
the lunch truck.
Yeah. So she sewed these zippers in, but it wasn't going well, was it?
It was a learning curve.
Yeah.
Put it that way. Now I know how to do it, though.
And now she's got like a whole bunch of people that want to know how you did it, so you get to tell her how to do it.
Maybe I'll make.
I don't know how I did it. It just happened.
Maybe I'll make a video.
Yeah.
I'm sure our subscribers would love to see.
I know it's a wool dress. That was the big thing.
Sure.
It was a big thing. It's a wool dress.
And the other thing of it was because it was wool, it was really expensive. So I was like nervous.
Hey, Ronald, how you doing?
Hey, Ronald, so bad.
And then in the meantime, she worked on that Texarkana video, which she put out last night. It's over 200 already. It's crazy.
Yeah, but average watch time is only 2 minutes, and it's 11 minutes long. So Oh. Anyway, it counts as dues.
It did hold a lot of people's interest, but
well, we just kind of lucked into it. I mean, or just kind of fell into.
We went to a doctor's
being
appointment, and then we went to go have lunch at this place my daughter told us about. And when we came out, I said, we ought to just shoot a video here real quick. And there's a bunch of scooter trash around here. Anyway, we just started videoing. I said, well, let's just jump in the car and drive around because it's so hot.
Architecture and kind of just how run down it is, but how they're also trying to bring it back to life more than any history or any aspects like that of it. 2 eggs and Mellow Cat went antique shopping. Not what we were looking for. Disney's fireworks are going off now. Those were always pretty.
Yeah.
I used to live, growing up as a little kid, we lived like, I don't know, probably about 5 miles away from Disney. So during the summer, we saw fireworks on the corner all the time.
Heptique is leaving. They're hitting the road. So you guys be careful out there. Everybody wave goodbye.
Drive safely, guys. Most likely Tucson, okay. Happy trails. Be safe.
Be careful there in Tucson.
And,
we don't have
don't fuel up in California before you leave unless you absolutely have to.
We haven't had good luck in Tucson either.
Yeah, well, not if you stay in the Kmart there.
Walmart.
I mean, that Walmart.
That was crazy. That was a wild night,
happy
man.
Happy trails, guys. Thanks for saying hi. Watched your video today. Pretty cool.
Yeah, it was a little jumpy, but that was just the way we were filming it.
Yeah. Like, we had no plan. I mean, we just were like, hey, it's really cool here. Let's show everybody.
Well, we need to show that. We went back around the block because we weren't sure we had filmed a certain area.
Healing in Arizona, visiting friends in Tucson will be safe. Enjoy.
We got to go back down there Tuesday.
Yeah, to Texarkana.
Again. And then we got to go again and again. It seems like we're always going to Texarkana. We'll be safe. Okay. Well, that's good. Well, you're coming from East Coast, so got a long ways to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anything new on your favorite YouTube channel? Class A Living. We all know how much Bill loves that.
Yeah, he's got a problem with that truck he's got. I don't want to tell him what it is. I don't.
He doesn't listen anyway. So.
He doesn't listen, so.
Yeah.
When it warms up, it doesn't run right. Misses.
Hey, Scott, RV Bandwagon. You still playing music, right? Did you play this weekend? How'd it go? And where did you play?
The Disneyland. They're shooting off fireworks while he plays. No? Got this terrible breathing problem.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, bear with me. And of course, it's 45 days before they can get me in to check me.
Yeah, it was actually when I made the appointment.
Yeah, 45 days. Sucks. You know, if it was the dog that was having a hard time breathing, they'd take him right now.
He asked the vet, can I come in and see you for checkups and stuff? Because we can call today and get him in today. You know?
And then you just paid like $25, you know? She goes, I'm not really authorized to do people.
That's worth a shot.
Our doctor's like that, though.
Yeah,
our regular doctor,
true.
But to have anything like this, and it's a big thing.
This was left over from when we gate guarded in Colorado. Still.
Fire Tuck in Clemont.
Played last weekend at the Friar Tuck in Clemont. Went great. Right. Are you videoing any of that, Scott? I would watch.
How long of a drive is it for you to go there? Go where?
Texarkana?
Texarkana. It's 80 miles.
Yeah.
80 miles one way. It's pretty quick. The only
It's
trouble is we have to
beautiful,
go
too.
through the rocks throwing area.
Yeah. The major highway out of our neighborhood here,
they're oiling it and rocking it. And the trucks, everybody's supposed to do 20 miles an hour so the rocks aren't flying everywhere. And the big trucks are all doing 60. So rocks are just flinging all over the place. So.
Hey, Rosebud from North Carolina, welcome back.
We try to go around it, but to go around it adds like double the length.
Yeah, a long time. So Scott says yes for a movie I am working on. Well, you have to keep us all apprised of that because I bet you we'd all watch it.
We're making a movie. It's going to be called Boredom.
I think that was the Texarkana video.
Yeah. It was, you know, it was really cool if you kind of just watch it real close.
If it hadn't been so hot, we probably would have gotten out and walked.
Yeah, it was.
And done a better job.
Really, really hot.
Very hot that day.
I mean, that town, like my joke was, man, this place is so old. Even the windows used to be made out of wood
because they were all boarded up. But the courthouse, if you guys watch that video, it's courthouse for Texarkana, Texas, and Texarkana, Arkansas, and they also have the post office in there too. So that's kind of a weird thing, and it sits right on the state line. So half is Texas and half is Arkansas.
In Maryland, our GPS girl, she goes crazy. Ah, you're now entering Texas. Oh, now you're entering Arkansas. Well, now you're leaving Texas and going to Arkansas.
Hey, Mountain Laurel. Hey, Randy and Mary. Good to see you guys. Told you, Bill. Need you for the band image.
Well, I play guitar and bass, so I could do that. I think.
Some Blues Brothers sunglasses.
My hands will work.
Well, they can fake that, you know.
That's why I started playing bass, because
less movement.
From all the years of working on motorcycles and stuff, man, my hands just don't function anymore. The bass is just kind of, you know, pretty easy.
Hey, Charlie and Diane, you guys snuck in there too.
Oh, they did, didn't they?
We're doing good. Mountain Laurel, we're doing good. Hello, everybody. Yes. Hey, Randy and Mary, hope you guys are doing good.
I hope we're doing good.
We won't know until we get rested. You know, too, how it is when you're somewhere and you're not sleeping in your own bed. We have an air mattress we take with us in our sleeping bags. We found that to be the most comfortable, but it's still not your own bed.
Yeah. So. And then I have to sleep elevated so I can breathe.
Yeah.
And my daughter's doing some kind of voodoo stuff.
Homeopathic.
So I'm hoping that does something.
Break out the bass, lay it down, I'll jam along and record it.
Yeah. Got a nice bass. I've got a Yamaha 5-string.
How long has it been since you played a guitar?
Me?
Yeah.
Probably 3 years. Well, we used to, when you used to be gone, I'd bring the amp in and the Les Paul. I sit here and just kind of play along with some stuff.
Working the vault?
Maybe a little bit. But I have my equipment with me. I have a Ovation, and I have a Les Paul, and then I have the Yamaha bass. So I've got really nice equipment. I just have a really hard time playing it.
We're looking for Jennifer, Dorothy, Trish. Any of you guys out there, say hi if you are.
Yeah.
Please. Well,
Trish was going to try to be out here today. Yeah, we're going to give you a shout out if you come on. Everyone's going to say hi to you. Embarrass you.
Now they're not going to say hi.
Yeah, they will. Everybody wants to be a star.
I do have another video too. The next one in line to be popped out there is going to be on this track.
Yeah, fixing the roof.
Yeah.
We got that done.
The roof went back on thanks to help from Mellow Cat and 2 eggs, 1 basket.
Yeah, we tore it. We ripped this one section off. It was like the test place, and that's been. We left. We were gone for 6 months, and we came back, and
more than a year ago, probably. You guys
and I thought, well, we better get that back on there, and so we had all the stuff to do it.
Scott would like to hear you play.
Yeah. We don't want to hear you play right now. Yeah, the big problem is my thumbs. I got real bad arthritis, and right there on both, you know. Especially on this one, it's hard for me to hold this drink, believe it or not. I get nervous holding stuff. But that's one of the hazards of growing old, I guess.
So if any of you guys have remembered Maddie G. Van Lifer, who used to be on here a lot, she's been really busy moving out of her house into her RV. So.
Yeah, she's living in an RV now, so.
I
thought she'd be here tonight too.
Yeah, messaged her, said, "Hey, where have you been?"
In Makio, we've been wondering how Makio's doing.
For her, Monday nights were better than Sunday, so.
No, Mondays were impossible for her. Sundays were better. So we're just trying to stay in touch with people because we've had some people that have been with us since the very beginning on here, and we want to keep them. We want to, you know, we enjoy talking with them, keeping it alive, you know.
2 eggs, 1 basket. You guys said you had outlets in, like through the whole house now, or what?
Have what in?
Outlets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You guys don't know they're building a barn dominium. Sure, I'm sure pretty much all of you do know that.
We put a roof on. We bought a car.
Yeah, that we were going to sell, but
yeah, we're going to sell it. We're going to have to sell it.
Cool, and we are going in the opposite direction. What do you mean the opposite direction?
Somebody say something. I'm normally the talking one, but tonight I'm so tired. Sundays are hard for us, huh?
This one for sure.
Yeah. No. Ad will run shortly for some viewers. I'm sorry, guys. I have no control over that. That's all done through
Hey, lonely
YouTube.
hitchhiker can't. Hi-yo, I feed my chickens. Okay. Hey, Rhonda Cooper.
From Nebraska.
She is going full-time, and we are building. That's true. You're going in the opposite direction that Maddie's going in. That is true.
Well, I guess she bought that trailer.
Yeah.
She's been paying rent, and the guy just was not being real nice about renting to her, so she just decided to do something different. So she's got a place to park it. But I don't think she's really going out on the road. I think she's just staying where she's at or something. She's got a place to stay.
Yeah. We went to breakfast this morning. I've got an ad. They're probably gone.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll wait.
Well, not everybody's gone. Is anyone still here?
Okay, if you skip it, you can come back.
Yeah.
Doing good. Okay, Randy and Mary are doing good. Glad to hear that.
Yeah, but
so is everybody ready for winter? I mean, the days are cooler, but man, I don't like cold. I can take a hot day better than I can a cold one.
It was It was cold in the motorhome when we got here.
It was.
It's probably 50 degrees in here. It's been getting down to 40 at night. So, yeah, well, where you're at up there in the high mountains there, Mellow Cat, it's probably 20 degrees cooler than here.
Sure.
All is I you know what I like? I like the I don't know. It's just something about the fall season, the color, and just the way the sky seems a little bluer, and it seems like the air's a little crisper.
Yeah, but best time of the year here.
Well, Florida absolutely.
Rhonda says enjoyed your video car shopping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Florida, fall is called summer. Everywhere else.
We really we're those weird people that do like to go out and look at cars.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but even I like doing that. So that was fun to do.
A little scary though. Some of the places we went.
Yeah, that's true, but that's part of the adventure of it, right?
Yeah.
You show up and look at it and go, wait, this is not the car. It's different. Could see my breath this morning. Need to install the pellet stove. Yes, you do.
Yeah.
For sure. 47 here. Took pontoon out of the lake today for winter storage. Aw, that's sad. Yeah, up in Nebraska, Rhonda, I imagine it is really feeling like winter.
It's 68 here right now, so that's kind of it's kind of warm.
For nighttime. Yeah.
But it's supposed to get down to the 40s.
The only thing I welcome winter for is the mosquitoes go away. They love me. They just love me. And campfires. Campfires are fun, right?
Yeah. 30s tonight for Ron.
I made kimchi pork belly soup. I hope it was good. I'm sure it was good.
I think that's called bacon soup.
Bacon soup.
Why can't you get in to see your doctor for 45 days? Can you find another? Well, this is through Medicare, and the deal is it's a referral.
And hi, Hearth and Home. Yeah, so we wait like a week to get the referral doctor to call and make an appointment. And then when they finally make an appointment, it's like, oh, we're booked and we can't get you in for a month.
And we're on cancellation.
Yeah, the cancellation.
So if anyone cancels, we'll take it. Whatever it is, we'll just go.
I mean, our days are filled with not much. So if they call and say, hey, can you get here? We can.
Spicy
Ronald
like a
Sova, no ad here.
Yeah, so
spicy like Mocajete.
Well, I don't get ads either because I pay $13 a month or something. That's how you keep from getting ads. She doesn't like that I do that, but
it's just a waste of money. And besides, people watch our stuff and they watch ads, so you should watch everybody.
Well, I think they get something because I pay. That's what I was told. Hopefully, this is our last.
52 here. Kent says. Getting down to the high 30s where Ronald Sova is tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah, really the best places to go for winter time is Arizona, Texas, and Florida. Those are your best bets for staying warmer.
Getting out of the cold. Hi,
hey, there he is.
Good to see you again. Hey, Scott. Hi, Bill and Darla. Yeah. Ronald says, hopefully this is our last winter. Going to start wintering south next year. Yeah.
Yeah. So those are the places to go. So Quartzsite is probably the cheapest place to go.
That we found for sure.
Well, Bob today was on there talking about.
What about Georgia? Hey, Birdie Beagle, welcome.
I don't know about Georgia.
Georgia,
it's probably like here.
They get a lot of rain in the winter, but it's not freezing snow. Well, I don't know.
It could get cold here. We get snow.
One of our daughters lives in Georgia, so by Macon, Georgia. but it's not like Nebraska or Minnesota or anything like that.
The thing with with Arizona, like when you go to Quartzsite, it will it can get down into freezing on occasion, but it usually warms up into the 60s during the day.
There was one winter that was just awful, awful cold. I remember that winter. I was just like, I can't even wait to get out of here. It was just cold and windy that year. The fall colors here are beautiful. I bet they are. Drove up to Flaming Gorge and Browns Park, Butch Cassidy's old hideout. Spent the first 2 nights in Skinwalker's Ranch.
Ooh, that's kind of.
Only saw lots of cows, no UFOs. That's good, Trey.
Are they still? I guess they still have that show going about that, don't they?
Rhonda says hopefully this is her last winter there too. She's been saying that for 3 years.
Yeah.
Keep on believing.
Yeah, we enjoy going down there to Quartzsite. It's the only thing about Quartzsite that really sucks is it's internet no zone.
Yeah, unless Trey's there and is feeling like.
Yeah, you got to have Trey. If Trey comes, you have internet. If Trey doesn't come, you have to get that Elon Musk stuff.
Starlink?
We have Verizon, and what's great about Verizon for us is it's unlimited, and I mean the tower almost touches the back of the motorhome here. So
once the town fills up, the bandwidth is just sucked. I mean, there's nothing left.
Did anybody get a EBS the other day?
Emergency broadcast. Did you put your phone in the microwave?
Watch the zombies walking around. Yeah.
Rhonda said yes. Southern Georgia, you can get cold snaps. True. But still not like Minnesota, right? You never get those? Really, Jason?
I didn't get it because I have a Faraday bag and I put my phone in it. I didn't want to turn into a zombie.
You're a zombie right now.
Her phone, she puts it in the microwave. We're sitting here listening to it going off in the microwave. It's like, well, that helped. Yeah, Reynolds Wrap, you can do that.
Okay. People behaving badly, aka zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah, who needs an EBS for that, right? That's every day.
Well, it's supposed to trigger something in people. I don't know.
I don't either.
But then this one guy that I watch all the time, he told everyone, don't worry about it. This one was just the test.
Did your microwave break during the EBS, Jason?
You're not supposed to turn it on when the phone's in there. Put Mr. Hamster in the microwave.
Sure?
Papa's weasel.
Right. He's acting like a zombie tonight.
See, good thing you're coming too right now. See, I see you're getting your mojo.
No, I'm just trying to help you along.
I need help tonight. Trust me.
We did get back with that car, and it was all full of sap.
Yeah.
Parking under a tree.
But luckily,
so of course we had to wash it.
I had sealed the paint job on it real good, and washed it. It all came off. Came off real nice. So.
Good wax. They did mine, and a commercial came in the middle of it.
Oh, yeah?
The EBS? What are we talking about?
Probably. Probably vote for AOC or something. Commercial.
Kent says yes. Oh, man.
Impossible. Strange world we're living in, folks. Strange world. I mean, it seems like nobody tells the truth anymore, so what do you do?
Commercials always get through, though.
Yeah.
Right? Doing good. Mary got new trailer organized, ready to travel. You guys got a new trailer? Well, I didn't know that.
Well, something happened. The frame broke or something on it.
Mary and Randy?
Uh huh.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And that was
No. That was
Did your frame? Did
no.
you have a problem with your
That
frame,
was,
Randy?
Mark and help me.
Oh yeah, Mark and Sandy.
Sandra. That's right. It wasn't Mary and Randy.
Well, everybody's saying hi to everybody, so.
Scott and Dalton.
Yeah.
I agreed with that, Rhonda says.
See, you do a little gate guarding, you buy a new trailer.
What door is taped shut? On the microwave. Got you.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
They sell those things pretty cheap now.
Yeah, they do. You guys need a kitchen first, anyway.
Why do you keep putting that on there with that thing?
Because I'm trying to read it.
Yeah. Hey, Scott.
RV Bandwagon said, yo, Dalton.
No, Dalton. Hey, Scott.
Said, hey, Scott.
Yeah, so let's see. What else do we have? Trying to think of something other than driving. That's all I did. Drove there. Then I couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
You couldn't sleep because you were doing the dress.
And then and then when I tried to sleep, I couldn't sleep because he was like wheezing and gurgling and coughing. You know.
You know what you could do on those microwaves, which I would suggest, is you get those. You can go to Walmart for like $100 to get a convection oven. Those, yeah,
for the convection microwave.
You just pull that. Well, it's just a convection oven. It's not a microwave.
Well, what if they want a microwave?
Then you buy a microwave. But I think the other ones are better. There's Louie. We are here in Detroit picking up granddaughter at the airport, then back home to Papua, Michigan. I should have the sugar beet harvest going like crazy all up there. That's where we would normally be this time of year, but it's been, 4 years since we've done it.
At least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good gig when, it just got really dangerous for me.
Yeah, it did.
Because
I love that job.
It was hazardous for the foreman. All the foremen have died except for me because I left pretty much.
Oh, Al's still there.
Yeah, well, Al, but he don't do nothing.
Only the good
He goes in and then he goes and hides.
Anyway, Louie, good to see you on here. Tell Barbara hello and enjoy your granddaughter.
Well, we did that for quite a while, man. The best job on the sugar beet harvest is a operator, piler operator. Scale house. And scale house for the women. I like being an operator. I didn't want to quit doing that. They kept insisting that I did the foreman thing, and I didn't want to do it, but I finally ended up having to. I heard somebody
hey, Greg Brady, welcome.
Today, danger.
I heard somebody say that. Oh, that's dangerous. Working sugar beets. Well, it can be. I mean, you got to keep your eyes open and know what's going on around you. It's too cold here now. You need to be where it's warmer. Yeah. Are you guys leaving for warmer areas, Louie? How do you keep mice out? New RVer here. Good question. We had made a video on that, and it was a very unpopular video, but nonetheless, that's how we
first of all, what kind of RV do you have? Because we have a motorhome, and we were in Colorado, where Randy and Mary Dever, they're on here. And they luckily the first time we went there, we got 12 mice.
Yeah, that was awful.
And I mean, I was getting them all the time. And then the second time, this last time we went there, they had cats, and the cats kept the mice away. Yeah. But the big secret is you get that spray expandable foam, and you get a coarse steel wool, and we're
Triple out steel wool.
usually when they come in your RV, like if they come in, like on this thing, there were some behind in the dash area, so I knew they were coming in by the dash, and what they were, I had there's a hole in the dash about that big around. There's all these looms that come in, wiring looms, and what the mice were doing is they would get in between those loops and they would squeeze themselves in and come in. So I ended up going on the outside and stuffing it full of that steel wool. Then I would spray that foam, and they won't go past that. Yeah, that's what I had to do. I had where a rubber ring that sealed off a propane line under the kitchen counter. Uh, the uh, the little rig broke, and they were coming in that way. So I went and did the same thing, steel wool it, and then we also had our shower drain.
Yeah. Oh,
they were coming up through there,
they
and
can get in places you wouldn't think because they can collapse their skeletons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I stuffed that thing all the way around that drain pipe. I just stuffed it solid with steel wool, and that stopped that. So we haven't had any since then.
Scott says, need a 30-foot toy hauler with a slide, all weather. Best brand in your opinion?
Oh. You want it brand new or used?
And Greg says, it's trailer one pull behind. They got in and ate my heating ducting. I have to replace it all. That's terrible. Louis says, going to Florida after the holidays to our house there for about 3 months. Then we'll be in Florida. Plenty of room for you guys. Thanks, Louis. Sharp doesn't make replacement parts. Stuff all your holes with steel wool. Yes.
Yeah, that's what we do.
And get a cat. Yes. I heard steel wool is the best. I'm going to use spray foam and steel wool. That works really well, Greg.
The trouble with RVs, they get in your engine compartment, they get in your wiring compartments and stuff like that. So you just, if you can figure out how they're getting in.
Scott says a new pull behind is what he's after. Toy hauler, at least 30 foot.
A toy hauler. A toy hauler. I don't know. I know that the Grand Design makes good RVs.
What does Donnie Meaty have?
I think they have a Grand Design.
Yeah.
Or no, they have a Fusion or something.
I don't know.
But that thing's huge. It's not 30 feet. It's like 300
feet. Does Grand
feet.
Design make toy haulers?
I don't know. I don't think so. But yeah. To be honest with you, I haven't really been working that hard on keeping up on all that. It kind of died out.
Now we're into cars.
Well, no, most of my efforts were
trying about fireworks.
motorhomes, doing motorhome stuff, and mostly older ones. I find that the older stuff, for one thing, they've changed all the laws as far as the way they're required to build stuff.
One of the things Bill can tell you, Scott, about any RV is construction of them and what to look for and what to stay away from, if that will help.
Yeah, there's stay away from Forest River stuff, and a lot of them have weird names. I mean, like Arctic Fox makes a good RV. They make trailers too. I mean, they make truck campers and trailers. You want to get something that's really heavily insulated, where the bottom is sealed and all your plumbing's inside. That's the trouble with trailers, is all that stuff's exposed. And like when we worked in Fernley, Nevada there for Amazon, man, there was all these pull behind trailers, and none of their stuff was sealed up. And those things on a cold night would just explode. We get ready to go to work in the morning, and it'd just be a water spraying everywhere in the parking lot.
Randy Beaver says, I just want a fifth wheel.
Yeah.
They didn't get a new trailer, they just want a fifth wheel.
Yeah.
Amanda, always check the closets for funky mold smell. Amen that. Water leaks. Open all the cabinets, look for water leaks. Even if you're going to get a new one, look for that.
Yeah. And because even if they don't have water leaks, they could get them because we've had to fight some water leaks, but they were.
And then the way the roof line is made, if it's just flat and then squared off, he says those are not as good because how they're rolled down.
Yeah, you always want the roof to come over the top.
Yeah.
They go over the sides.
Like
if they just come to a
square,
you know, like
90,
this,
a 90.
they're weak. They shake themselves apart. When they actually have a cap that sets down over the top, it supports everything. So it's just a matter of spending some time looking. It doesn't take very long.
Yeah.
You even looking at used ones or new ones. You go look at used ones, you see what can happen. When you look at new ones, you see what can happen.
So says we found ice house trailers, but they're pricey.
Yeah, well, anything that's like
They're,
it's like a
solid,
redwood
though.
fifth wheel is an awesome fifth wheel, but they're $100,000 unless you can find a good used one. You know, I do know. You know what the difference between a motorhome and a trailer is?
The payment.
No, in a motorhome, when something happens, you know immediately.
True.
In a trailer, it's always a surprise when you open the door. You never know what's gone on. So, first time I saw those was at Wisconsin. In Wisconsin, yeah.
Yeah. We were at Brett's, I think.
Yeah.
Also, around anywhere there is something penetrating the outer shell. True.
We used to work at Brett's RV and Marine in Montana, and I delivered their RVs. And man, there was some real junk, especially the new stuff. A lot of the old stuff would come in, and I mean it. You know, when you use stuff, you know, you have problems. I mean, it's just no way around it. We fought windshields on this and everything else in this motorhome, and you always have problems, but you there's nothing worse than buying a new one.
28 years old too.
You buy a new one with a warranty, and you have a problem, and then you got to take it in, and you got to drop the thing off, and you don't know how long you're going to be without it, especially if you're living in it.
That can be a real inconvenience.
Yeah, you could spend 6 months waiting for that thing to come out. And
I remember Don and Linda Dunham. They had a problem with their cargo bay. It just fell out.
Yeah, that was on an Allegro bus.
Yeah, and they were. I think they had to stay there locally at the factory while they fixed it and repainted everything. I think they were there for like 6 weeks.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
You know, it just depends on your circumstance.
Hi, Vince Simmons.
Oh yeah, hey Vince.
The ice trailers, pretty cool idea to raise the wheels and drop the frame on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to see those.
I guess those things really are designed to drive out on the ice.
Yeah, and you set them down, and then there's a thing you open up, and
I would put that kind of money on ice.
Well, I'd be afraid that you'd fall through.
Exactly. Some shops can't even tell you when you'll get it back. Yeah. Yep.
Well, we blew that tire. Of course, we have our inverter is messed up. It's been messed up for a while, and I just haven't. You know, I was going to try to do it when we got back here, but it's been so dang hot. You know, and trying to be up inside of a cabinet.
We'll do it, and we will make a video.
We're going to do it this week, I think. Is what I was thinking.
Video.
Well, no, I need to get that done.
And those people that gave it to us, bless their hearts, they're probably wondering, what do you ever do with that?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Trey. That's the new thing. They don't give you. They say, do you want to control the commercials, or do you want us to control? Well,
Rhonda said the same thing.
How do you do a live and control the commercials? I don't know how you do that. They usually send us a little thing up here, but
yeah.
It shows right now they're not doing anything, but who knows? But back on the inverter, I wanted to get that in because it's psycho. Sometimes it works good, sometimes it don't. It's been pretty good lately, but we've been plugged into power all the time, so it's not the same thing as when you're driving and plugging and unplugging. So I have one of our subscribers, he saw a video where I was talking about it. He said, "Hey, I swapped mine out for a bigger one." He goes, "If you want this other one, you can just have it." So we went and met him down there.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice
it was awesome
couple.
down at Yuma. And I want to get that thing in. I mean, of course, I've had all these medical stinking issues. I'm so sick of that. But I'm going to do it. And then we had that tire blow up, so it tore that cabinet up outside. So
gotta fix that.
I've got to fix that too. So I got that whole area is going to be apart for a couple of days. Yeah, but I can't swap
the.
I can't swap the inverter out because it's on a shelf in there, and then I got to work on the bottom level in there. And I don't know what I'm going to do on the outside yet, but I know I've got to seal the inside up. I need to fix the outside so I can put my mud flat back on there, although I have a hula skirt across the back. But it would just be nice to have it all looking good again.
Rhonda, he meant that when he watches videos, he doesn't get bombed with commercials, is what that is. It's not so that we don't have them on our channel for all you guys. They don't have anything like that.
On YouTube, if you're willing to pay, there's a thing. It's like $13 a month.
Premium.
You get no commercials.
They're always asking me to buy it.
You watch everything, and I just got so tired of commercials all the time, and constantly trying to skip through them and everything. I saw that. I told her, I said, I want to get that.
Vince said he bought a new motorhome in '88. It was a Gulfstream, and it took 3 years to fix the problem with the gas gauge. Yeah.
Well, gas gauges are easy. They must have had a problem in the wiring somewhere, because
I don't know.
I have a problem with my gas gauge when it gets down to like below 3/4 of a tank. It just all of a sudden it swings up, and what it is the regular this switch or whatever you want to call it, the tank setting unit. When it gets to a certain point, it shorts out, and then when it gets past it, it starts working again. But when I start seeing it swinging, the gauge coming up and doing all this weird stuff, then that's usually telling me I need to get fuel. I don't like to run it below a half a tank. So
yes, Rhonda, skip. Unfortunately, the other thing that YouTube let us know is that beginning in November, there are going to be unskippable ads. So you used to be able to skip them after 5 seconds, and then whoever made the video would get credit towards, their ad revenue. But now you can't. You're not going to be able to skip them come November.
I think they're using us for practice.
I think so.
And you know what's weird is we've been. Let me see right now. I'll look right now while we're talking. So
Jason says not anymore.
What do you mean not anymore?
I don't know, because we skip around with conversation. I'm not sure what we were talking about.
Let's see here. See,
not
all right,
anymore.
Look where we're at right now.
Oh.
We're at 49.91. Almost 5,000. So we're 9 away from 5,000.
We are getting closer every week.
The other day we were at 49.88, and it went all the way back down to 82.
Yeah.
And then it just played in that area for like a week. And now all of a sudden today it was 49.87 this morning, and now it's 49.91.
But so I researched that, and they just said that sometimes YouTube will go in and they're the ones that do that. They're the ones that make you drop, and then they'll add back, and
they clean out your closet.
I told Bill they're just moving the needle. That's all.
Just leave it alone. You know what I mean? Let it go up, let it go down naturally. But they play around with it. So it would be. I think it would be cool, because 5,000 is like a level. Once you get to 5,000, then it puts you into a little more where you get spread around a little more. And then when you hit 10,000, then you get even more, and then you got to get to 100,000 before you get any big boost again. But
then you get a plaque.
You get a plaque. And then of course, everybody wants to get to 100,000.
Jason says 10K. Here we go.
But the deal with it is it doesn't. You could have one subscriber. Of course, the only trouble is you can't monetize until you have
4,000 watch hours and 1,000
subscribers. So you can't monetize till you get there. But with that, the thing is it's all about views, really. It's all about views.
How much does a new inverter cost, like a 2,000 watt?
Well, this one that I have, I bought it when we were working at Brett's RV, and I paid $700 for it, but it was $1,200. But they ordered it, and the guy left a deposit, and never came and got it.
Right.
And that's what this guy gave me. He basically
held on to it for 2 years, and no one ever came to
yeah, and it worked really good. And then all of a sudden, just started getting wacky. And I mean, it's crazy sometimes. So this I can't remember his name right now, but amazing guy. I mean, to do something like that, that's pretty cool.
You have his card.
I do, I'm sure. But anyway, I like to get that in there, and I mean, I'm not changing anything other than the whole unit. Just gotta come out. What I originally had in here,
screws. 4.
Yeah, 4 screws.
Should be easier than the Q
but
screen.
the thing about it is it originally it was a dual output. Heart was the thing, and it had dual output to go back to the electrical boxes and stuff. And these are single output. So I had to get a box, and I put fuses in there and the whole thing. I had one of the head mechanic, the smartest guy in the freaking world. He knew nothing. Come and tell me, oh, you can't.
That's that shop we were.
That won't. Yeah, Brett. So that won't work in there. Won't work in there. And I figured it out and hooked it all up, and it worked just fine. And I didn't say anything to him. And he goes, "So what you end up doing?" I said, "Put it in. It works great." I go, "I put a box in, a separate box." He just stood there like I shot him in the head. So, how much does it do every? Oh, yeah, 2,000. Mine's a Magnum 2008, but MS 2000. But they make a new one now that they suggest. I watched a video. This one I have can be fixed, and I think I know they get heat in there and they get loose connections. So that's what's going on with it. And I need to get in there and take it apart. The one that I got from this person, this nice guy, I think it's already been updated. Already had the fix done to it. So I may not have to fix this other one, but I'm going to anyway, just so I have one.
Still waiting on the block of instructions how to tile.
You're the tiler.
I just need to come over there when you guys have your tile, and after I brush up on some. You got
to get those little crosses.
Yeah. I will. He's watched a bunch of videos too.
I finally got all those screws in up there and everything, and it came out real good.
Ended up.
Yeah, and I got 4 real long screws, Jason, for those ones on the ends. So it's all pretty good. I just got to get that angle stuff to put along the edges.
The shed.
The roof. 2 eggs.
1 basket RV.
They helped.
Yes, and Mellow Cat.
Yeah.
Spent 2 days here.
Yeah.
And Jason really put his back and his knees through it.
Yeah, his knees. Yeah.
But he's young.
Yeah.
He'll recover a lot more quickly. We do think.
But hey, look at me, man. No more big blotches.
Yeah.
I'm off the blood thinners. So
after a year and 8 months.
Yeah. So I don't bleed to death when I just barely touch something, man.
boogered up right now.
No, I got
One
nothing.
on the side. One of these.
Yes, that's that. There's that little thing
No,
up here.
gone.
So just healing up. I'm taking cayenne pepper capsules. So
it moves the blood.
Yeah.
Opens up the cardiovascular.
You just got to know you got to eat before you take them.
Yeah, boy, they're spicy.
Whew.
Hey, Ron, how you doing?
Ron Darrell here.
Welcome.
Where's Rocky?
Dos más minutos.
Dos más minutos.
Dos más minutos. 2 minutos más. 2 more minutes.
Yeah.
Hey,
Ron.
Up on our Spanish.
There's Cage right there. There he is. He's tired, man. Well, I was talking to Ron last night.
No worries. Had to try the tiling pads. Now I know.
I went on Ron's live last night. He had during the birthday party.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I think it was last night. It was either last night or the night before. I have no idea. And my grandson, anytime he sees me looking at my phone, he comes running over and he looks over my shoulder.
It's like a magnet for young eyeballs. Anybody's got a screen on and they're like, what?
Well, he likes.
So you better not be watching anything you shouldn't be watching.
Yeah, he knows I watch a lot of car stuff, you know.
Hey, Tyler Johnson. Ranagy Pure Sine Wave 2000 watt, $260 on Amazon.
Yeah, well, in a motorhome you have to have an inverter converter. So this thing is it's more involved. It charges 6 batteries and it does all kinds of stuff.
Took it off.
So
okay. Anyway,
but
Tyler.
but Tyler, those are great for like a van or something like that if you're gonna switch out.
Got new ones. Saves the knees, Jason says. Knee cuts.
Yeah. But
especially since you're gonna be tiling. You didn't need them. Is that what I'm doing?
I hope I didn't make you angry, Tyler. I wasn't trying to do that. I just wanted you to know that what we have going on in this motorhome is a little more involved. Rocky is getting to be a ham. Yeah, I heard. Katie's getting to be just an old hound dog.
He's tired, boy.
Yeah.
He was in bed already before we even started the live. He's just like, I'm toast.
Look at how pink he is.
He didn't even.
He looks like a little pig over there, man.
He didn't even hound Bill to go to bed like he always does every night.
Yeah, it's 6:30. Come on, Dad, it's time to go to bed.
He didn't.
No,
though.
it's not.
He just went in and went to bed.
Yeah.
The flea bag.
That's his bad leg there too. He's scratching, so.
Yeah. It's
coming back. My grandson and him just run. They go crazy.
And then his knee keeps popping out. And yes, dogs have knees. And when it pops out, he limps real bad.
Oh. Well, I guess we're an hour.
Mm-hmm. We made it.
We made it.
I wonder how many of them we put to sleep, though. We stayed awake.
Well, there's still 22 left, so.
It doesn't mean they're awake.
We're like Johnny Carson. Remember they say Johnny Carson used to put more people to sleep.
Yeah.
He was great. Whatever happened to guys like him? Him and Bozo. Captain Kangaroo. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna do at least one more video this week, huh?
Yeah, we are.
Well, I do all the content.
You did not. You and Jason did all the content.
I turned on my phone.
Amanda held the ladder and picked up screws. Ground.
And you threw the ladder on the ground.
Yeah, I did. No, I actually fell off the ladder. Is what happened.
Did you?
Yes.
I don't know why you were getting on the ladder.
Because you asked for something and I had to go up 2 steps I thought it was on our ladder, and it was on Jason's ladder, and the steps are different.
Well, the problem out here is
The
that
ground's
there's
not level.
nothing level. We're putting rocks and blocks of wood underneath one leg. Like, well, that's not unsafe, is it? And Jason's like, somebody better be holding that ladder when you go up it.
Rhonda says that breed is dead. We talked about Johnny Carson and Bozo.
Yeah.
Vince says cheers. Rhonda says good night. Trying to stay awake, didn't make it to 9 last night.
You know what, Ron?
I want you go to sleep, Amanda.
Ron, I want to come on with you on one of your things. But the trouble is our timing. It's, you got to catch me when I don't look like an old man with, everything all no teeth and everything else. You know what I mean? I need to be the complete me when I come on. So now everyone knows I have fake teeth.
Thank you all for tuning in and hanging out with us boring people. Yeah. We're so tired that we won't even remember what we talked about. We'll have to watch the replay.
I now know what the meaning of delirious is.
Anyways, hope you guys have a good week, and we'll see you next Sunday.
Okay, everybody smile and wave.